That is a very productive and victorious starting five.
Well, whenever they have everyone together, they're 19-7.
Way too strong.
Now, when you play the Celtics, they're an explosive team. They average 107. They get it up quickly, and that's right there. See, they are outstanding shooting, mainly because of this young man being one of four guys shooting over 40%.
Maybe it's a product of it being a little chilly inside here in the arena. Doesn't seem to be bothering Horford and the Celtics, though. Boston, first game home after a 5-game road trip. Wins over the Lakers and a big one over Golden State as Bradley with a nice backdoor cut. Boy, this is about as ugly a beginning as you can get for the Bulls.
Well, Butler gets away with a travel, and then also, once again, you can see that they are not getting close to putting the ball in the hole.
And Bradley knocks down the three.
And by the way, you know, if you notice, it's one shot and out. Your strong suit is your number one offensive rebounding team, but you got to start showing it.
Oh, Isaiah Thomas is going to make Robin Lopez.
Shoots it at 46%. 8 threes he attempts. He shoots it at 38.
A smattering of boos for Dwayne Wade as Isaiah Thomas plays the passing lane. Great anticipation for the layup. And a 13-point lead for Boston early.
This is getting a little embarrassing, mainly because you have nothing that you are running with cutters through the lane. You're not back screening, you're not down screening, you're not posting up. So all you're doing is allowing them. You're an easy guard right now because you cannot get inside.
Interesting. The only closest thing they have to a post person is Laverne, as Jaylen Brown continues to improve
at like 9 times a game.
Crowder misses the three. Here's Valentine with a stare down three over Horford.
Well, I like the fact that Valentine, as soon as they give him the playing time, he has responded. And in the last games that he has played, he is shooting the three ball extremely well. Well, you got to go back in.
Rozier over to Smart with 7 on the shot clock. Stares down Valentine and drills one. Not a great perimeter shooter, but
now with Rondo in there right now, you've got to. There you go. See, you've got to push.
And things have been relatively smooth for Rondo, actually earning praise amongst the staff for his work with the younger players. Horford from downtown.
We'll tell you about him now. Assists at over 4 games. So, you know, he understands his role, and the coaching staff loves how he sets everyone else up.
And Wade, meanwhile, knocks that down over Brown.
In order for them to be a definite knockout in that West, because the West is going to be so difficult with how well San Antonio is playing, never mind Houston. And then also some of these other ball clubs are starting to move now and, making it a logjam there.
Brown on the break for the Celtics, goes around the world. Oh, the circus came into Boston. Olynyk on the draw. No. Nobody stopped him going to the cup.
Well, wait a second. He was covered, and then the defender left him. No, Olynyk is a major threat outside of 15 feet behind the three-point line. You've got to guard him.
And Cameron Payne, the guy who you were talking about a moment ago, with 17 points off the bench.
Well, he's definitely capable, mainly because he can make the three. Nice ball.
Rozier with the finger roll.
Let's look up here now.
They got numbers. Felicio. I'm not sure they drew it up that way, but
we get those in hockey, don't we?
18-point lead. Olynyk driving on Portis. Boy, he really worked for that bucket. Payne just inside the three-point line, and Cameron Payne with a little bit of confidence. Johnson with a strong move. Missed it with the left. And Avery Bradley with the steal.
Nice play.
And the three, got it.
So the coach over there, no matter what he's doing, nothing is happening.
Hoiberg trying to press a lot of buttons. And Isaiah Thomas with the floater in the lane today.
Well, that's the biggest problem. And we said they're number 1 in offensive rebounding. And with them shooting such a terrible percentage.
With crowding Butler with 3 on the shot clock. Cameron Payne finally finds the mark again. Lopez with the bucket meanwhile. 5 points, 2 rebounds. Isaiah Thomas acquired by Danny Ainge and the Celtics. Started last year coming off the bench.
5 points every 6 minutes off the minus 20. You do that, you'd be in decent shape going into the fourth quarter.
Great ball movement by the Celtics.
Thomas, how about that?
Wisely tipped it over. Highlight time.
Now that is a major highlight.
10 right now in the Eastern Conference. Butler out to nobody. It finds Isaiah Thomas. Look what I found.
Yeah, that was a blind pass. Unfortunately, no red shirt had an opportunity to pick that pass up.
You know, they recently dedicated a basketball court in his hometown of Tacoma, Washington, in Isaiah Thomas's name as Butler hits the three.
Be a major contributor because he never stops working.
Wade almost hit the top of the shot clock, and Portis got the carom and put it home.
This happens to you. There are like 3 or 4 games during the year that you can't control. And then if it happens and it's a major negative, you have to have short-term goals. Every huddle has got to be positive.
Portis, halfway down and out, gets his own rebound, and
nice.
No one there to stop him. Lopez out of Stanford University off the miss. Horford with the rebound. Thomas from deep. Got it.
He's on a roll. He's on a roll all year. He's shooting the ball with such incredible confidence.
Hits iron, and Crowder with a Tom Brady pass to Bradley.
See, no pro coach wants to see this. You want to see your guys getting back here right now, and you want to do something about this. You do not want to be embarrassed on national television.
8 on the shot clock. There was no reset. Laverne with the dribble handoff to Valentine. Shoots it with 2 on the clock and hits nothing but net.
Nope.
Yeah, he's the former College Player of the Year last year at Michigan State. Laverne going to try it and knocks one down.
Well, you're hoping that when you make a trade,
hasn't gotten in the ball game at all. Part of a 5-point guard roster here for the Bulls as Lopez hits the elbow jumper.
Just think of it, in the first half, he never got a pass down inside or an offensive opportunity. He's got 3 field goals here right now because he's not going to stop playing. He plays hard all the time, every minute that he's out there. Now he's just got to get these other 4 guys to have some chemistry.
Crowder from outside. How much he works, but what he works on, just the stuff that's pertinent to him, that responsible for his big improvement this year. Valentine from deep.
Now listen, that's where Valentine is big. He can make that 3 from the corners.
Thomas with a nice hesitation over Lopez.
He's really fun to watch because he's not forcing anything.
And Lopez with another strong effort on the glass and bucket. To Olenek with 12 on the clock.
Nice.
Tried to draw the foul. Couldn't make it a 2-on-1.
Got to get a layup.
Great move by Valentine with the fake pass. Yeah, Rondo a pretty deft passer most times. Here's Butler coming up short. Rondo with the board out to Valentine, who's been hot.
Yes,
and he remains that way.
Upset with himself because he knew that he had an easy shot.
The Smart comes off the Horford screen. Horford for 3, and he nails it. Al Horford now with 12 points. Nice pass across court to Horford. They move it around well, and Brown catches the ticket.
Yeah, good. I like the timeout. I was just going to say.
Still watching. Meanwhile, for the Celtics, Rozier, Olenek, Horford, Smart, and rookie Jaylen Brown. Smart for 3, yes.
Now, this is a part of the game that he's a streak shooter.
And don't forget tonight on ESPN, you'll see the Houston Rockets host the Cleveland Cavaliers as Smart hits another 3-pointer.
Yeah, he's an excellent streak shooter, and the league is full of players like, no doubt about it.
Well, the last meeting between these 2 teams, Coach, it was a controversial ending as Rozier rips Payne and punches it home. And Hoiberg burning another timeout on this 14-2 run.
See,
Portis, that'll make him feel a little better about. You'll see 2 of those MVP candidates tonight on ESPN at 9 o'clock.
And then the pace of the game naturally is in that type of favor.
Olenek hits the 3, and with that, Coach, I want to ask you, D'Antoni was kind of alluding to it. Do you ever think you'll see a day where there's more 3-pointers taken regularly in every game than 2-pointers?
The thing that you have to bring out, which you did, and you've done it well all night long, is they've lost 5 in a row. because still Chicago hasn't shot 10 foul shots yet, right? So all of that is good. So build on that. Now, pull together your two units. Now that Bradley's back.
Brad Stevens just a week ago said that during the road trip, I don't think we're as good as our record says we are, but he might have been playing possum a little bit.
Some days you cry a little wolf, you know what I'm saying? for a reason. There had to be a reason for that, okay? You know who you are, and you know how good you are.
This one is cooked, glazed, and ready to be sliced. The Celtics will defeat the Chicago Bulls by 20 here. Isaiah Thomas with no fourth quarter heroics. No fourth quarter heroics necessary.